Good morning, YouTube subscribers. Today, once again, is May 29th, 2016, and it is 2:39 a.m. I just recently made a video not too long ago, and I'm just bored and still up tonight and decided to make another one. In this video, I'm going to talk about my drug addiction. A lot of y'all might want to talk and, have your 2 cents about marijuana, but hey, believe it or not, you can be addicted to that shit. I don't care what you say. It's messed up a lot of people's lives, whether people like it or not. Um, do I have anything against marijuana? I don't. I rather deal with a pothead than an alcoholic, and I know it's a whole lot safer to smoke weed than it is to drink or do other very hardcore drugs. But you can be addicted to it just as easily as, I don't know how I could compare it, maybe caffeine. People got to have their cigarettes, people got to have their coffee, their Coca-Colas, and all that sort of stuff. And, I first started smoking pot when I was in eighth grade. That's a young age. My God, I was like 14 when I first took a hit off weed. This was like back in, what was the year? Like 2000, December of 2003 was when I first got into it. That's when I started experimenting with cigarettes and didn't really smoke that much because I had a hard access to it because my mom was always around and, being around my grandma and everything. But as years went by, as I got older, as I ran with the wrong crowd and became 18, that was just it. That's all we did. We drank, we partied, we smoked. And the thing I just want to get to you is, I've done cocaine, but I mostly want to talk about marijuana here because where I'm from, man, it's just like, it don't matter where you at. There's a lot of fake potheads out there. I've seen some of my friends that I grew up with in elementary school that are just hooked on pot and they are a completely different person. Like, they cannot go a day without smoking pot. Like, there was one time where me and one of my ex best friends, I mean, I would talk to him, but he's just fake, is all he is. Me and him were trying to get some weed one day, and his drug dealer said, yeah, come on by, I got it. Just call me before you get here. Well, we're on the way, and we're calling, and his guy ain't picking up. We're calling, and we're calling, and my friend starts getting mad and starts getting frustrated and cursing and cussing, and we go from talking about a lot of stuff because you get excited when you're going to get some weed, get your fix on, to, you know, he has nothing to say. So we go to Walmart, and I ran into an old friend when we went to Walmart. He just goes off, does his own thing, quiet in a bad mood, and I was in a bad mood too. I'm not going to blame this all on him because I'm just kind of like, well, damn, what kind of drug dealer is this? Going to say, come on by, and then you don't, you what, fall asleep. So it really controls and changes people. You hang out with people when they're high, and they're just a totally different person. Like, they're happy that they're taking the first few hits, and then when they get high and they get stoned out of their mind, they're just a zombie. They ain't got nothing to say. They just want to eat, play video games. Oh no, let's not go out. Let's stay in because we're all so paranoid that oh, someone might say our eyes are red, or getting drunk and getting high is two totally different things. But, you know, boy, people, I can't even describe it. It's just, it's almost like when I'm high and I'm around people, it's like I can detect who is fake and who is not. And I pretty much just as well see it now sober. But, I mean, it's just people are fake. You gotta have it. You gotta spend money. I don't get why people spend money on hydroponic weed, paying, 10, 15, $20 a gram when, you can pay $5 for some dirt weed from Mexico. I know it ain't gonna taste all that great, but it's gonna get you the same high. But here people are spending like 40 or 35 or 2 grams, 40, 45 and eighth, and I mean, you're a pothead, you're pretty much spending it. This is like cocaine money here, and you're smoking through it. Now, you can understand if you got a medical problem and your medical insurance covers this, but you're smoking this stuff because you're cheating life. You're cheating life. You don't need to get high every day. I'm not saying don't ever get high. I mean, pot's a cool drug. It's psychedelic. It makes you think about stuff like 10 times harder than you would when you're sober. But always be thinking like that 24/7 and paranoid out your mind to just, I mean, let me give you an example. A lot of y'all will, oh, Nikki Checkers, what you talking about? Getting paranoid on weed. We don't get you paranoid. Let me ask you this. You're sober, you're driving down the road, blue lights turn on behind you. What's the first thing that goes on in your mind? Oh shit, I'm gonna tell this cop where to stick it. I ain't done nothing wrong. Okay? But you smoke 2 blunts, you get in your car, you go a little over speed limit, you see blue lights, you're like, oh shit, what have I done now? Oh God, he's gonna know. My eyes are red. I'm paranoid. It's what it is. You trip. It's a psychedelic drug. Is what it is. Real different from cocaine. You know. Um, you can go in the woods in the middle of the night, but would you go in the woods in the middle of the night, stone off your ass? Hell no. You're gonna be seeing stuff in the corner of your eyes. You're gonna be hearing stuff. You know. Some people are even lacing weed with, like forms of angel dust and PCP, and y'all are just probably gonna comment and say stuff like, "Damn, Nick, what the hell are you talking about?" Well, I've been smoking weed on and off for easily well over 10 years, and it's led me nowhere but a dead end and made all my drug dealers rich, and the drug dealers never cared about me. Shady people you gotta go through to get it. Hey man, let's go get some weed, whether it be 8 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, an hour before work. Smoke a little bit before work, go smoke on break. You know, why? Why do you always gotta get high? There's some shady people in the weed game, you know. Ain't no such thing as a good drug dealer, I can tell you that shit. And they don't care, they just want your money. That's all it is. It's the name of the dope game. Now, cocaine, I'm gonna probably do. It's already at about 9 minutes and 35 seconds, but cocaine's a whole new subject. I'm gonna do another video on that, but I'm not saying want your kids